What's happening? Of course, you know it's your folk Behind Radio shout in. As always, I got my podcast partner in the building with me, OG Gangsta Wicked, Ghetto Mafia.
Yeah, you kind of talking loud today, you know, but I'm only here so I don't get fined, man.
But nah, I'm so fed up with your stuff, Wick, already. You know, we got Westside Legendary Fam in the house.
Yes,
you know, one of my favorite rappers of all damn time in this motherfucker.
What's going on, family?
Young Dro, what's good with it, boss?
I know it, man. What's going on, fam?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. Now, I mean, Dro, first of all, I understand that it takes a village to put the guns down and keep the drugs out.
Yeah.
You got the movement going crazy right now as we speak. Okay, later on this month, South Fulton Art Center is going all the way down, man. I mean, what's really good with it?
I mean, It Takes a Village it still takes a village. It was an extension from It Takes a Village. I feel like, that died. That's what I came up on. So I feel like it died along the way. This generation pretty much ain't up on it.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of like get back to it because I think like I could do a good job in my house with my kids. You feel me? Then I send them outside. But if I send them outside and, everybody ain't on the same page, I think a village of people, if we all get on, I know we ain't gonna be perfect, but if we can get a hold, we can try. You see what I'm saying?
We can try. Yeah. Now, Dro, what was it that made you say, you know what, let me spearhead this initiative though, man? What was it in you that said, it's time for me to go ahead and get back in this community and start raising some cane?
I got, like my peers, they start losing children. You know what I'm saying? I got my partner Dirty lost his son.
Yeah.
The kids who down at Atlanta Station, they fall from going home.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I couldn't just sit back and say nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even though, our music say it speaks different.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I believe like with the platform that I got, I was like, well, I done dedicated a lot of records to some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Why not this? You know what I'm saying? So I was
Exactly.
like, I gotta say something.
I can dig that. I mean, linking up with that guy Zaytoven, man.
Yeah, man.
And Dietrich Hatton at the same time. I mean, y'all took it all the way there with it.
Yeah, we did.
What was it like y'all vibing out in this thing?
Oh, man, it was almost like my manager actually pushed me, man, to actually get into a space where I could feel comfortable with saying something because, hip hop is different. You know what I'm saying? When we you be on these labels and you like, oh, well, I'm finna start trying to do a movement. It almost get political.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's us, our children, our partner, you know what I'm saying, my nephew, this and that. So it's almost like we don't feel comfortable with saying this and then turn around and then tell you that we haven't found us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then like, what really just pushed me to it, my manager was like, man, you gotta be a voice.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you speak your truth, don't hold your truth in. Speak your truth, but at the same time, stand up for something.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, when I seen Takeoff get killed, I was like, this is pretty much this is
straw that broke the camel back for everybody.
It did, and once I did that, I got with Zay.
Yeah.
Zay was like, say no more. Got in there. So when we got in there, it was something missing. You know what I'm saying? On the track, Run Out of Time.
Yeah.
So he was like, I got it. Dietrich Hatton. Man, we called Dietrich, man, and we talked over FaceTime, and Shawty was like, man, he gave me my flowers, I gave him his, but he got on them up, man. I shedded a tear, bro, listening to it.
Damn.
When he sent it about, I was like, bro, I'm gonna get you for making me cry. You feel me? So I was emotionally moved because it's the truth.
Yeah.
It was my truth, you know what I mean, from what I've experienced as a rapper, you feel me? And I done been shot before. I done been a victim to gun violence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, it was just automatic.
That visual though at the same time too, man. You're laying on the bunk with all of the dead rappers on the wall, and I mean, it's too many to even recall right now. What's going through your mind when you thinking, okay, when Doe B passed, it was just Doe B. We don't have another situation like that for a few years, but now it's like every other month somebody's getting up out of here.
Bankroll Marlo.
Yeah.
It was just, bro. It started. You know how you could see stuff on TV, and then you get a call.
Yeah.
You feel me? So once I start seeing when it got closer, it just started saying, "Oh, bro, this real.
It's getting close."
Yeah, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like this knocking on the door. So I felt like as an artist, I was like, I'm about to start doing these shows about the bathroom. You feel me? On live, I'm gonna do my shows on live. I ain't coming outside. You know what I'm saying? So it wanted me to actually, pay homage to them while I was in the video, and if I felt like if I was locked up and I was an artist, you know what I'm saying, which God forbid, but if I was there, that scene probably would have been true.
Yeah,
I would have, you know what I'm saying, I would have been paying homage to the people that I listened to and had something in common with.
I mean, when you talk about being locked down, I mean, we got Thug and Lucci locked down right now as we speak, man. And we were just talking with that nigga Daz the other day, and I was saying that it feels like hip-hop is dying simply because it's one of those cases to where we gonna pass it to.
Right.
The young folks are passing, the OGs are passing at the same time too, and if they ain't passing, they locked up and can't really do nothing from behind them walls, man. What are your thoughts on the state of hip hop and where it's going? And do you think that it's dying, or do you think we're gonna be able to keep the party going?
I mean, well, we're dying.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think that it's so much killing. We about to run out of thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And there's so many of us, you know, we're stunting our growth by going to prison. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think the choices that we making, bro, if we don't start making different choices, we gonna keep getting these same results. And you know, it's a lot of people making music, but the kind of music that we love and the kind of music that we adapt to and grow with, it's gonna diminish in a minute because this, you can't, it's the word extinct is really a word. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on.
You know what I'm saying? And if we keep headed toward that direction, I think we're gonna come up with some bad results.
Come on now. Get in here, Wick.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something right here, Joe. You was talking about Takeoff. And you know, I think about Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Bankroll was my guy.
Yeah.
I made a post. You're gonna have to follow me too at the Real Ghetto Mafia. But I made a post a few weeks ago, and it went something like this. I said, you know, maybe 5 to 10% of rappers become actually rich and famous, but 90% of us, we get mental illness, we get paranoid, insomnia from being in clubs and shit all night.
Right.
So it's hard to sleep and shit.
Right.
Alcoholism. Drug addiction, sex addiction. We got all the women, the liquor, money, everything around us.
Facts.
And I say for a lot of y'all young rappers, we don't tell y'all that that's what you sign up for when you just sign up to be famous.
Well, that's deep.
My question to you is this right here: how do we prevent young rappers from going down something like that? It's a trap. You're gonna be in these clubs. You're gonna have the women. You're gonna have the alcohol. You're gonna have the drugs. You know, what would you tell your son or your daughter that was trying to rap right now, so that they don't fall in these pitfalls right here?
Watch what you feed yourself. You feel me? Like, if you bombard your mind all day with drugs, we lost. You feel me? And if you bombard your mind all day with the wrong kind of people, you lose. You feel me? If you surround yourself with greatness, greatness will prevail through you.
That's right.
You feel me? But if I surround myself with nothing but sluts, you feel me? Because it's a such thing as going to work and going home.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't, it's all about what you're building in your own mind. Like, the choices you make is going to determine whether I'll see you in 15 years. You feel what I'm saying? And if you are here and you live that way, you feel me? By the grace of God, you are here.
Yeah.
And I think you should be an example, or you should start speaking up. Like you know, it's by the grace of God I'm here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a miracle. You feel what I'm saying? For me to be able to tell you what I've been through, and I'm still here. You dig what I'm saying? With the drug addiction, with the picking of wrong women, with picking the wrong crowd to hang out with alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no health problems. Hey man, I gotta tell you something. You feel me? I gotta start sharing it with you. You know, to actually be a beacon of hope for you. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that the choices, you feel what I'm saying? Like, choices, people, places, and things. Like, what person are you going to choose?
Yeah.
You feel me? What place are you going to go with this blessing that I give you?
Yep.
You feel me? What are you going to choose are you going to choose to drink it, or are you going to choose to? So I think that us as OGs should listen to the younger people, let them have a voice, then give them advice, you feel me? Then come up with a solution, you feel me? Without, like, you know how you go to school?
Trying to tell them what to do.
Yeah, not necessarily tell you what to do. suggestions.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because don't nobody want to be told nothing. So you're like, hey, look, man, let me just make a good suggestion. Like this is what I went through. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's almost like you never get out of school.
Yeah.
You feel me? You never, like, once you go to school, you're like, man, my teacher told me to do this and do that. So we have to still school them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, guidance is a motherfucker when you have an influence. Like,
what did you say to some rappers that feel like, you know, that don't made it? And I'm just gonna throw this name out there because he hasn't done this, like Gucci. You know, I've seen where he came from, from walking down the street. I've seen where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's an obligation for yourself and the Guccis and the Wickeds? You know where I came from. To put our hands on these young kids and say, look, this is what's gonna happen if you surround yourself with the wrong people. You're gonna be out here. You might catch a rape case. You might, die from bad dope and stuff out here in the streets. Do you think it's our obligation, or we should mind our business, like a lot of the young folks tell us?
No. It's our obligation. That goes back to it takes a village.
Yeah.
You feel me? Me and you, we come from different houses. Yeah. You feel me? But when we step out, hey, bro, this go like this.
Exactly.
Now, I ain't gonna let you just crash out. I ain't telling you what to do, but I have to be an example. Like, I have to tell you, like, what I saw. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, I done did a whole 360. You feel me? I used to be just like you. You feel me? Look, this right here, you keep taking this, you know what I'm saying? Your kidneys gonna fail. You keep drinking lean. You feel what I'm saying? You keep smoking that, man, this gonna happen. You feel me? You keep sleeping around with this child, this girl right here, and this girl right here, you're gonna have 3 kids in 3 different homes that you ain't gonna be able to have dominion over and actually get off a good raising. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that it takes a village, man, and we gonna have to band together to actually raise these children that's outside going crazy.
Answer me this though, Dro, as a young wild man yourself back in the day. What were the times that you found yourself almost dying, and how the hell did you survive? And how did that impact you after those situations?
I mean, like, bro, like back in the day, like I remember when I had first got my big chick, and I was, I had got an Aston Martin, and I think I was leaving 4 seasons. And I had popped a couple of X pills. Bro, I was riding behind ambulance, and I was actually thought I was finna pass. And I'm blowing the horn at you feel what I'm saying? I'm blowing the horn at the ambulance. I'm like, I feel like I'm finna collapse.
Exactly.
You feel me? But it's just the anxiety and the drugs and using too much of it. And you know what I'm saying? That shit felt like I was finna leave. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So once I felt, and then listen, bro, when I pulled up in Summerhill, I had to pay. I had to give my little partner like a couple $1,000s to watch me. I was like, I gotta lay down like in the car. So I laid back and had Shaw to watch me and everything. And I felt like then I was like, I can't do this. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? This is gonna be fucked up. Yes. If I end up going out like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that, instead of letting that be my legacy, I didn't want to be like that. So off and on, I would have these desires to put it down, but I was so stuck in my addiction. You feel what I'm saying? So every other time after a year or two apart, I would say, I would have these drawbacks, and I have these church thoughts and these memories of stableness and what my mama said, what my grandmama said. You feel what I'm saying? So eventually it would come to fruition today. You know what I'm saying? But sporadically I would think like, I need to quit this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you got to think about who love you. You got to think about if you done had children, you got to think about them. You got to think about what God said. You know what I'm saying? What's real, and you got to grab hold of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And whatever grounds you, you got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit swallow you up.
When Phil passed, how did that impact you?
Very, very, very much. It was very. It was sad. I never knew that they would actually hurt us while we were trying to change our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I used to think too. I used to be like, well, once I become famous, I don't think nobody gonna want to just kill Dro. You feel what I'm saying? And I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It became a trend to hurt us now. You know what I'm saying? So if you out somewhere with your jewelry on and you got a mink coat on and you pulling up, please be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't feeling the way, you know what I'm saying? And it's getting bolder and bolder right now. To kill the shooter stars, like that shit like regular now.
Yeah, they call it the shooter pawn. You know what I'm saying? A big dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
Stripes.
So, when you look up and you seeing the Bankrolls and the Marlows and the Dobies passing, and these are your younger players coming up after you, how did that make you feel too? When you were like, okay, we supposed to be handing y'all boys the baton, but y'all ain't even there to catch it.
Right. It's almost just like you said, man. We running a race, and when we turn around, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, how long y'all want me to do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready, I want to retire in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it seemed like it seemed like nowadays, I got fans that's holding on to me for dear life.
Yeah.
You know, protect Dro at all costs.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I'm like, somebody should be filling my shoes right now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
why ain't that happening, Dro? Why ain't the next young Dro? Can you say maybe, nigga, I was just that damn special that y'all only gonna get one of me every 20 years in this thing? But why?
I think so, though. I ain't want to answer for him.
I agree.
Well, it is like that. It's only one of you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get a knockoff or somebody similar, but to think that there's gonna be another Dro instantly like that, unless it's a son or something that he don't, and then he would still be different.
Yeah.
Even if he trained him every day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So. I answer for you. No, it ain't no goddamn Dro like that shit. If it was, we would know.
Yeah. I mean, there was only one man that came after you that had that same West Side flavor that I could love, and that was Bankroll. And we still see his stuff kind of permeating the streets with capping and everything else that's going on out here with the lingo involved. But I mean, that's what hurts too, because we've been looking for another young Dro, but it ain't now out here. So why do you think that the youth are not picking up the baton and actually coming with the creativity though too, Dro? Because you actually could rap and you was putting effort into your lyrics to actually take us places with it.
I mean, like, it's moving fast.
Yeah.
You know, the time you're supposed to take out to critique these abilities that you know what I'm saying, everybody can just, like right now, you could just throw something together. You know what I'm saying? And it actually, talent actually goes further than throwing something together. You know what I'm saying? The longevity in it comes with, you'll be able to say, damn, he just didn't throw that together.
Yeah.
He actually worked on that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that whatever comes fast goes fast. You know, it took me a long time to perfect what I had going on. That's why I think it's taking even longer to, get my point across. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that the quicker you throw it together, the quicker we see it lead.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Get in here, Wick.
Oh yeah, I'm already up in here. I want to know what does young Dro? Okay, you already you accomplished a lot of stuff that you wanted to accomplish, and now you're kind of at a spot where like a lot of us were pivoting to something else. You already got that. You can't wow people again by being on the radio, being on TV, doing a video with a big rapper. You've already done it.
Right.
Where does Dro go from here, and what do you want to see your next 10, 15 years? What do you want people to say, damn, Dro goddamn did this, and then he went right into that with it. What do you see yourself at?
I see myself being a pillar in my community. I see myself making opportunities for the people that was just like me. I see myself standing behind a young black man or a young whatever color you are, with a dream that I once had as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I see myself, in the movies and just being a part of something, like you said, like we done a lot of that already. I want to be able to provide that.
Right.
You feel me? I want to be able to develop artists. I want to be able to expand. I want to be able to expand my new record label, Red Line.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? To the point where it's available for anybody, a girl, boy, you feel me? Whatever nationality you are, you feel me? I want to be able to expand across the globe with that, and I want to be able to, stand up for human rights. I want to be able to help homeless people with evictions.
Yep.
You feel me? I want to be able to get you off the street if I can.
Yeah.
I want to be in the community real big.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I want to be able to have a strip mall that is allocated toward youth and working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say 2023, I think it should be the year of the youth. We should pay attention. You know what I mean? I want to be able to listen. I want to be able to be a person that they can come to and say, hey man, I remember you just like, you feel what I'm saying? Instead of just making music and, you know, doing the videos and all that. I want to be able to be somebody that you could go to actually get that dream across.
I'm with you. Yeah. I mean, linking up with Zaytoven, man, because I mean, the Jug Man himself told me that y'all went in that thing and went crazy as hell.
Yeah.
How much music y'all got over there, Dro?
Oh, we got some stuff.
Yeah.
Like Zay, that's like a brother, man. Like, you know, if y'all didn't know, man, Zay told me is funny as fuck, bro. And you know, we both Capricorns, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I feel like when me and Zay get together, man, it's all family. And I feel like, you know, once we connected, it was just like we had never you know, just left. You know, so when we did get together for this new project, this trilogy. See, the run out of time is the number 3. I'm going backwards. So it's gonna be a trilogy.
Okay.
Actually, the first song is gonna be about my addiction. It's gonna be called Pain and Recovery. You know, it's about the addiction and what drugs lead to, the choices that you make, the people you're hanging around. And the second song is gonna be called Guns Down. It's gonna be talking about the youth across America, the school shootings, and you know how gun violence is just, you know, at the drop of a dime it goes on. And then the third song is called Run Out of Time. You know, it's almost like this is the funeral part.
The end of the road.
You know what I'm saying? The end of the road. Like, I think we should give each other our flowers while we're here. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, kiss the kids, go pick them up, tell mama you love them, you know what I mean? Tell Wicked, hey man, you gave me life back in the day.
That's right.
Tell B how that interview I saw, man, that was love. I'm surviving off of that. You feel me? Before I end up running out of time. Let's mend relationships that's been broken. You dig what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a trilogy on that.
You snapped on that. Yeah. Pain and recovery though, Dro. What was that like for you, man? Going through the pain and the recovery, trying to change your life?
It was powerful.
Yeah.
You know, prolific, man. That shit, like, I was able to see what I chose for myself. And then I was able to recognize what God chose. You feel me? I stopped being selfish and said, what you want?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I did it like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I was arrogant. I was selfish. I didn't want to hear nothing. I thought my ego was in the way. I let money kind of like get me a little distorted.
Yeah.
But God, what you want me to do now? So the pain started leaving and the recovery started coming. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was.
Top 5 out of Atlanta, Dro. Who are your top 5 that young Dro says that I listen to, I love, and they in my damn top 5 out of the A-Town?
We know it ain't you.
We damn sure know it ain't you.
We know it ain't you.
We know it ain't you either.
I'll let them hear your mix CD.
I go Future.
Yeah.
I go Thug.
Yeah.
I go Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. I go Lucci. And I go Amaretta.
That's a hard ass top 5
too. She is kind of snapping.
She the truth.
I wanted to ask you about that. I'm glad you brought that up. The state of women hip hop right now. Now this is the problem I have, Joe, and I don't want to get in trouble with all the females out here. It's hard for me to get into a female rapper when you're talking about shooting motherfuckers, carrying Dracos, doing this right here when I know that ain't what you know, with a guy you can still kind of be like, well, I know he a bitch ass nigga, but you know, maybe over the last 4-5 months, you know, he done went through some and you know, 'cause they ain't the nigga I knew.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't seen him in a minute. Yeah. But with a female, it's just hard for me to get into them when they're talking that type, you know, stick talk and stuff. And then when they talking sex talk, I can ride with that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, do you think that the female hip hop right now is going a little bit too hard? Do they have an obligation to the young females? Because like you said, you out here now, you standing on stuff, the game to get back to young men. And you know the youth. Do these rappers now, the female rappers, the Nicki Minaj's, do they have an obligation to these young females? It ain't all about, because my daughter is listening. You know, if you tell her to sell pussy every song, it's a problem.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I think about hip hop and influence? I think hip hop has a positive and a negative influence.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think these kids need to know the truth about what they're listening to. You dig what I'm saying? Some of these lyrics that you listen to are as fictional as Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But on the other hand, you have, I'm from poverty. My family still lives in poverty.
Yeah.
I'm rapping my truth.
Exactly.
You feel me? It starts in the home. See, like, you have to be, like I said, schooling never stops. You feel me? If I'm going to let you listen to this, parental discretion is advised.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you know something, Joe, and I feel you when you say that. But our kids have more influence on our kids than we do a lot of times. The kids at school. You send your kids off to school. That school once they have them 8 hours a day, and within that 8 hours, you have little Tom, Joe, Bob. They're in your kids' ear. They're playing the same music. That little girl is telling your little girl, "Hey, let's skip school and let's go over here." You see what I'm saying? So the female rappers right now, that what I'm asking you is for females, young females that don't have guidance, do you think they are obligated to tell the truth to females that don't have a great dad like you or B-High or me? B-High, you got 3 daughters, correct?
3.
Okay. Do you know there families like yours that the man ain't in the house to tell them that? They have a trifling mom. The mom is still going to the club. Yeah. So really, the Nicki Minaj's and these, they are raising my
your
daughters.
kids. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm asking you, do they have an obligation to tell the truth out here, like what you just said? They need to know what's fact and what's fictional.
Do the artists need to realize they part of the village too?
Exactly.
But that's you go back to me saying my truth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Some of it is as fictional as Mickey Mouse. You feel me? But I can't lie to you and tell you that I didn't have to struggle with a gun and actually, you feel what I'm saying? So I would be lying to you. So but so how much are you gonna let your child, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna let somebody out-parent you? Or like, but you're right about the missing of the parent. That's why it still takes a village. Yeah. You feel me? What I'm not there for, I expect for B.I. to be like, hey, look, man, look, this is like this. You feel me? We as grown-ups we're giving the children, like, we charging the children with something that we supposed to be teaching. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if I don't say that to you and let you go learn on your own, that's one thing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody should be a part of this. The village is us. The village is everybody outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because like the kids can only do so much. Like they're influenced by kids, but they're really influenced by older people. Like this is where you get it from. Like y'all doing some lame man nigga shit, but get what? You want this bankroll right here. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't got this bankroll. Come on, you feel me? You'll do what I say before you do. You know, y'all picking this shit up from somebody older. So that's why it goes back to the village at that point. So and if you are in the world like that, I tend to believe that God blesses the child that holds his own. You know, eventually it'll work out, but if we all band together, like I said, you know, and help raise these children that don't have these parents in it, you know, places where you can go to find these upstanding human beings that would lend a word to you is very much so needed today. Exactly.
I got a statement, and I'm gonna ask you something else. In your recovery and all those things, I want you to not leave out something that kills the black community more than anything. I tell artists this all the time. Not just the drugs, guns, and stuff. Grease, eating food, eating healthy. You know, be laugh at me every single time. But grease has killed more black men, high cholesterol, heart attacks than any bullet. Grease. Now, this is the question I have for you. For a functioning addict, right? Because a lot of us are functioning addicts. We're not walking under the bridge with our shoes off. We going to work. We making money. We looking good, just like me. How does the functioning addict make that next step to full soberness?
I mean, it takes the functioning addict. I could tell you a secret. Eventually, it's gonna get on your ass. Like you're never gonna win this fight. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You might like, because I masked a lot of my habit. You feel me? Oh, got dressed, got me a cut, you know what I'm saying? Smoke me one, pop this, drank that. So many years, you know what I mean? Like, eventually it's gonna eat away at that job. It's gonna eat away at that relationship with your girl. It's gonna eat away at how you raise this child. You're gonna be not present. Drugs ain't never did nothing good for nobody. You feel what I'm saying? You might think you got control over it, but it is a controlled substance that also gets uncontrollable. You feel what I'm saying? Eventually it wins. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it be health wise or financial, or relationship wise, it always tears the home up. You're gonna be unavailable somewhere because every day you do this drug. You feel what I'm saying? And you're like, I got this. Yeah, until you don't. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Top 5 in the South all time.
In the South, all time. Andre, Big Boy. UGK. 8 Ball, MJG. T.I. How many there?
Cass, Goody. Cass, UGK, T.I. Who the
He said 8 Ball, UGK, Cass.
And like I have to say the whole Cash Money.
Okay.
Now, what about the Ghetto Boys?
I'm waiting to say, but
you can't win with that question right now.
Yeah, because I think like the Ghetto Boys did so much. Yeah, like for me. Like I can't even allow that to even like that's like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's like almost like soul food. Like that's always on the plate.
Come on now. Well, now see, my argument is soul food is the most impactful album of all damn time.
And I disagree with
you are wrong.
You know why? Because you are just flat out ignoring the guys from up north called Chuck D and Flavor Flav. They had an album called Fight the Power. What are you talking about? You said if we gonna go soul food.
Okay, Dro. But now, cause see, Dro was there when that soul food dropped, and what did that do to your mind when you heard that?
But he was listening to Public Enemy.
Oh hell,
yes, he was.
And I don't mean
he listened to the Fight Power.
Come on, man.
First of all, I don't think I was old enough to receive
Public Enemy
like that.
Really?
Nah, I was
we ain't all 75 years old.
Floyd's, the #1 trending song during George Floyd's death.
I get it, but when I was coming up,
nothing from Goodies Up.
Cell therapy, when COVID hit, cell therapy went crazy as hell.
When COVID hit, I say when he had the Neo, George Floyd.
That was in the middle of COVID when that happened.
They had kids saying Fight the Power.
Everybody was listening to cell therapy.
I don't think I was old enough to appreciate Fight the Power.
I wasn't either.
You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all, man.
Look at your grandpa.
Some people got some people like Zaytoven got some like Zaytoven like a big MC8 fan. You know what I'm saying? But I won't think I don't know. It's just
oh my God. Talking about we come strapped. I gotta holler at Zay. Since ain't no music. We come scrap.
Well, now MC8 was a straight up menace, wasn't it? Menace to society.
That's the only song you know.
But that was enough for me to be able to quote it, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you another fact. Like they got the baddest Decatur song I ever heard in my life.
Come on.
And there's a lot of rappers come out of Decatur.
Right.
You feel me?
Even though I hate that song, Dro. I listen to it, but I hate it.
Because we would have
Indicator, I don't like Straight for the Day. I like Indicator.
Man, I was a West Side nigga, and I was like, I wouldn't mind being from the today.
Hey, that's the only reason he in this thing, because I felt the same goddamn way. I like, nigga, that nigga putting over them Decatur niggas.
I get Dro that diss record I gotta get you too now.
Oh, that whack ass record. Hop, a hip, be high, I hate him. You know what? No, Sugar Hill mixed with this nigga gonna work, brother. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't messing with him, Dro.
Okay, so now, Dro, when you gonna take these boys to school and teach them how to rap though too? Because see, that's the other thing. You know, a lot of folks are coming to the game because they got more credibility than artistic ability. You see what I'm saying? So who's gonna sit down and say, y'all boy need to get artistic with this and make some stuff that's gonna stand the test of time?
Yeah, like that's like I most definitely want to do. I want to teach music like to anybody.
Yeah,
you feel me? I do want to be a part of a pattern in a way to actually put music together so that shit could be like thick, like gumbo. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know, a lot of shit out here. and I ain't throwing no shade. It's just like miso soup. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit thin. You know what I'm saying? Just a little flavor on it. But you know, I like thick gumbo shit, rice in it, big shrimp.
Come on,
oysters in there, goddamn.
I'm with you.
Goddamn, you feel me? Prawns all in there, motherfucker. By the time you get through goddamn rocking that bowl, you gonna be full as a motherfucker.
Come on.
But I think that, you know, teaching it makes it available for people to actually feed off of it that can actually, you know, appreciate it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find the ones that, hey man, look, I learned. I went to Droldum School, the School of Arts. You know, like going to Juilliard and coming out of Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? So I want to rap Juilliard for, you know, people that like nigga like I know Bunt B into teaching it too.
That's right.
Whoever take a Bunt B class, your ass coming out of there with it.
Come on.
You feel what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
Whoever take a Young Joe class, your ass coming out of there with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because words and me, you feel me? Oh shit. I love putting the words together, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
During your career, what was the happiest time, or did the drugs and stuff keep you from even being happy during that time because you were just going so fast?
No, I think like being happy is something that I've cherished throughout my life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always joning, something always funny. I always got a smile on my face. So I don't think nothing ever took my joy. You feel me? Now, a lot of things have made me sad and cry, but, you know, through all of it, I've always found a way to smile.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something, Dro, about we in a culture right now. Now, I'm not going to call any particular names. You'll probably already know. Tip just went through something like similar. We're in this culture now that where people are getting on YouTubes and their Instagrams and stuff, and the thing is to cuss out a successful rapper. You know, talk crazy about them, say untruths about them, to get people to follow them and shit. You know, one, what do you feel about that? And you know, and two, you know, what would you do if somebody came at you like that? You know, or came at your kids? I
mean, I think this. I think when God increase your blessings, He increase your enemies also. You feel me? You can't have one without getting the other two.
Wow.
And I think that if somebody was to come at me like that, I don't too tough pride on fucking with an irrelevant motherfucker, but I do believe in having character and letting you and displaying something and keeping my cool about something that another motherfucker, you know, you lose influence once you go that far.
Yeah. If
you go too far, you know, it's stand up for yourself, but don't give it too much because you'll start to lose influence. You be like, you know, people are watching. You feel me? Some people like, he gonna be cool about this. He gonna handle this like a G. And then you get pussy, and then it makes you look like, damn nigga, you know, you supposed to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't much moved by that. You know what I'm saying? Now blatant disrespect, I'm gonna check it, but I'm gonna be cordial. You feel me? I can respect the motherfucker disrespecting me because I'm maturing like that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna get out here and act no ass with you. Like you ain't finna be able to steal my joy like that, nigga. I'm a king.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not finna let you bring me down to where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to do it. So if a motherfucker says something like that to me, I size it up, see if it's worth my reply. If it's not, you won't get it. If I think I should say something, it's gonna be in the most respectful way, like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to chomp a pussy nigga off.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? Like in a great way. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna lead with my boss status.
Yeah, my mother always used to say, you know what I'm saying, never get caught out there arguing with an idiot, because from a distance, people can't tell which one of y'all are the idiot.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right. So that's why I have a hard time doing the show with
you. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I still got EJ up in here.
No, EJ with the drama. Okay, Dro, the money behind the game, though, man. Understanding and learning your finances along the way, man. What game do you got for the next guy that's coming up on how the hell to deal with that money? And then also, cause see, we kind of hit on this last time we talked, though. You know, when folks is really coming from it, and now you the lottery ticket in the middle of the hood, you see what I'm saying? It's kind of difficult to still, you know, walk around like you used to when that's all you know at the same time. So what do you suggest for artists coming up that when they run into that money, what are some of the first things that they need to do to protect themselves and prepare themselves for their future?
When you run into the money, man, grab you a team. Get you a good management team. A great management team consists of a manager that's for you and understand you, an accountant that understands what spending is and saving, because I think generational wealth needs to be talked about more. You feel me? Because you just didn't make all that goddamn money to, you know. And I could say this to myself. You're not making all that money for you. It's impossible. That's where we go wrong. If you think all this for you, I'm gonna slowly start to take this shit away. I blessed you with that for the simple reason of this child need this, this woman needs that, this guy needs this, and you can hire people outside of your immediate family that can also be a blessing. So if you want to think that it's all about you, that's selfish for one. So I think that once you surround yourself with people that is for you and know what you're supposed to be doing with that paper, you'll keep it. I'm employing so many people. It's imperative that it's the machine keeps running.
Exactly.
You feel me? Everybody's gonna make sure I'm eating because I'm feeding everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And if I sit here and act like it's all for me, it's all gonna leave, and I'm just gonna be here alone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, your friends though, man. When you got friends coming straight from the bottom with you, man, do you cut them off or do you dress them up?
Yeah, you actually you find out. You sift through them and figure out who's who. You figure out who the who's who. You feel me? What is he here for? Okay, matter of fact, let's see. Out of a year's time, what did he actually do? You feel me? And then you do that with the next one. And if that shit say plus, if that shit say negative more than plus, cut off. You feel me? Like, what did you have to contribute to the success that I'm actually seeing right now? You feel me? I can see that out of a year. Now, if I make it in 23, at the end of the year, I'll be able to say, all right, you cool, Dave, and you cool, look cool. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Tony, shout it. Well, y'all ain't doing a shit for me, bro. You feel me? Y'all just spending my money. I love y'all. I don't have to actually cut you off, but I don't have to either. I'm not finna keep paying you unless you're working. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn how to cut some of these folks off that don't mean you nothing. You'll figure it out, because guess what? I done seen niggas hit the road with 60 niggas. You feel me? And if God give you enough time, you'll see that same person out on the road, but you'll see him with 3 people. You feel me? And it ain't that he ain't fucking with none of them. I just did the math. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you gotta learn how to goddamn put people where they belong, and you don't owe nobody nothing. Some people are for seasons in your life. You feel me? You still got them tagging along. You doing shit for a nigga that you ain't even doing for your children. These are like holding this dude that's around you like you call your partner. That's college tuition for your daughter. You feel me? But you just buying her a necklace and you know what I'm saying, something that's tangible for now, when actually you can store this nigga tag along money, these blunts and all these hoes and these bottles and rooms you keep getting, and all this shit I'm buying you, these Montclair coat, these homeboy shit, nigga, that's college tuition for another child.
Have you ever noticed, Dro? And I went through this. I'm going through it now. A lot of people run up on me all the time, be like, "Damn, OG Wick, you ain't hard no more, man." You know what I'm saying? You up here, you smiling, you laugh, you kicking at this right here. I used to listen to all your old music and shit, and you know what I'm saying. And you was doing that. I said, "Well, look, I have grown from that." You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a trap no more, my nigga. I'm 50 years old. You understand what I'm saying? My question to you would be is, how your growth, did you lose friends that you grew up with when you start to pivot to the Dro that we see in here right now?
We talking about the friends that you love dearly.
Exactly. Have you lost some of the guys, some of your day ones?
Yeah, I have. But my influence changed. You feel me? Like, I no longer needed to influence that crowd. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that I felt like I was better. You feel me? It's just, it shifted. You feel what I'm saying? No man stays in one spot unless it's something wrong if he does.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If you don't elevate, then hey, and it ain't that you being bougie, nigga. God ain't told me I had to be with you for the rest of my life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not married to you. You feel what I'm saying? We're friends. We met each other, like, and I elevated. I went to this level. Now I'm meeting these kind of people. You feel what I'm saying? And I do want to be in the likes of people that can, provide generational wealth or provide longevity, and you know what I'm saying, something that builds and builds. And if you one of those type of people, hey, let's do it. Yeah. But if not, bro, I ain't finna be stuck around here at no goddamn. I ain't finna be stuck at this store next to Crucial all my life. Or you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be standing on Bankhead all the goddamn time with y'all niggas.
Niggas make you feel like you obligated. And it ain't just partners. It's family members. That feel like, hey, I was there from day one. I saw everything. Some of them got receipts on you and secrets and shit. And I feel like you're supposed to take them on that ride and drag them across the finish line. And I just wanted to hear that from you because I go through that right now with people. They be like, well, damn, Wick, I should be up there with B Howard. I should be right there with Joe and asking him something. And I'm like, nigga. I was an English major, motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Yeah. Well, you need to be talking to Joe about it. Right. You trying to be high about it.
Yeah. I think as men, everybody should be earners. You know what I'm saying? Like, what man wants you to take them by the hand? Like, what you gonna tell your child?
Right.
Like, oh, I'm holding his hand. I'm like, Dad. You feel what I'm saying? Right. You need to just tighten up, dog.
Right.
You feel me? I'm looking up to you. I think you're a hero. And I know the man ain't goddamn taking you to where you need to go in life. So I mean, like, that shit come with the territory, I think. You know what I'm saying? But real niggas do real shit, man. And once you see the ropes and what you need to do in life and how you need to be earning it, I think you should pick that up and do it on your own. You know what I mean? Don't expect for no another man to be telling you no goddamn well. I'm a grown ass man. Come on now. You feel me? It literally looks like I got you in my arms and toting you around.
Right. You feel me? Right. Dragging me across the finish line.
What nigga is cool with that?
But Joe, it's a lot of niggas. They feel that way. Niggas feel like your blessing is their blessing. You understand what I'm saying?
That's some whole ass nigga shit.
Yeah, niggas feel like your blessing. You remember Chris Tucker said, when he said when he got his first deal, he said everybody call him talking about we rich. Chris like, nah, nigga, I'm rich.
Fucking we all this Paris shit. Come on, man. We.
So yeah, but I just asked you that right there because a lot of rappers, a lot of singers, they're the ball players, everybody. LeBron James said, you know what? I ain't carrying none of my partners that I went to school with across the finish line, but what I will do is I will send them to culinary school. Yeah. I will send them to school for this right here. I will help them open this right up. If you like to cook or,
see what he's saying?
Absolutely. And then you can, you know what I'm saying, drag your own ass across there. You know what I'm saying? And your kids and your family. You know what I'm saying? How you great at that also. Yeah. But I just still want to just throw that out there because we always feel obligated. We feel like our success is we owe people from our success around us, and people around you feel like that too.
Yeah, I think that's the one track mind shit. Because as kids we was tough, in the game, knee deep. Hey, bro, whatever you eat, I eat. Yeah. This 15 years old. So once we 20, we were like, we still be kind of like that. But once you cross that 25 motherfucker. Bro, like, this shit started to look weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shawty, come on with it. It's time, bro, come on, you got me something to eat? Like, nigga, I got a child. Right. Come on.
Right. Dro got it. He got all the money.
Shit. Exactly. What we eat tonight, Dro? Okay. Andre 3000, Young Dro, these are some of my Atlanta favorites, and we don't get nothing but one every 20 damn years. With Andre says, you know what? I'm tired of the game. I'm just going to go and do what the hell I want to do. F it all. What is it that you think about the game that could cause somebody that got so much to offer to the game to say, you know what, y'all can have it?
Comfort. Yeah. Like content. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think when I look at Dre, I think some people are so good at what they do. If you was to really go listen to Dre, to comprehend what the fuck he was saying would take 20 years. Yeah. You feel me? Some people be so ahead of their time, like a Mozart. Or, you feel me? Like, it's some classic music that was made. You feel me? Like Bach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen to this shit today, you like, I wouldn't have understood this shit back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? So
Soul Food album, but continue.
But
Soul Food album.
Come on with it. I'll say it right to his face too. Dre ain't never did shit without Big Boy. That's one thing. Everybody always talking about Dre. To me, CeeLo is the best artist that never came out of there. Out of the most talented artists that have came out of the Dungeon family is not Andre 3000, it's CeeLo. No. He has proven it by himself, singing, rapping, everything. He has done it all. He has done it all by himself. Dre has not. Another person you always be leaving out. You always leaving out Ludacris.
Yeah. See, but
now let Dro get in because I'm gonna cut your ass out. Dro, go ahead, you get your shit out.
But he has a point. Like that's what you said.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm in agreement with CeeLo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think CeeLo one of the baddest motherfuckers in the universe, bro.
Me too.
Well, first of all,
like lyrical, singing,
right?
You feel me?
He checks all the boxes. Yes, CeeLo Green checks out, and he has done it by himself. He left a popular group and won a Grammy, bruh.
And I think that Big Boy was, but when Outkast first came out, I was a Big Boy. Like
I was too. Southern Playalistic. I rhyme with Big Boy.
Drake carried the group at first, and then it pivoted to Andre 3000.
I wanted to be Sir Lucius.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Cooler than a polar bear's toenails.
Yes,
okay, that nigga Big had the punchlines that you would never be able to find again, just on some player ass shit.
Well, I just always feel like how when people always when they always try to, if you say Outkast as a collective, I'm with you. But when people single out just Dre and just like Big Boy wasn't shit. Then it makes me feel like
they wrong as fuck.
But and I agree with that. But see, you know what gets me about Dre is that verse on goddamn synthesizer. Okay.
Well,
this man broke down. Now, you ain't about to make me quote the whole goddamn verse. Okay, synthesizer. You know, this nigga broke down Instagram before Instagram even came out. If you go and listen to Synthesizer right now, he's talking about the world that we're living in 20 years later.
That's why he can chill.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, to be honest with you, like, if I told you I wasn't still eating off of my first album, I'll be lying.
Come on.
And that shit was 15 years ago.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they want to hear the first album.
Right.
Now, I got hits after that, but nigga, the first album does it for me. Like, when I go out in the world, nigga, it's word for word, little children and big people, older people. Mm-hmm. So I can see what the authenticity and, like, thickness of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I tell you, like, when you put it out and it's like that, it carries.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, don't you ever go there with me on CeeLo either, because I said Soul Food is the greatest album of all time. Who was on the damn album?
You said that album.
Who did the intro to it?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree that, and I love.
So which one is it then? Is CeeLo the greatest or he not?
CeeLo himself is the biggest talent to me that have come out of the ATL. Y'all always saying it's Andre 3000. Now, as far if I had to go for group, of course I'm gonna say if it was you put a gun in my head and say Outkast or Goody Mob, then I'm gonna say Outkast.
Well, no, you keep on trying to say Public Enemy and the Wu-Tang Clan. Sometimes whenever you from the
you're always talking about albums that meant a lot to a culture, and just because you didn't grow up on Public Enemy and Flavor Flav, millions and millions.
I got love for P.E. But Soul Food saved my damn life.
You were lame.
What did Soul Food do?
You were lame back then, B-High.
Wait, this coming from a nigga that was listening to Kids Bop the whole damn time. Right around time with the kids, listening to Kids Bop.
Kilo,
you were listening to Kids Bop.
Raheem the Dream, that's what I listened to.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Dro,
what's up?
What did that Soul Food album do to you when that shit dropped?
It was deep. It was like, it was a pivotal moment in my life.
Okay, and then this was another argument that we had too that we need you to come in here on too.
Right.
Soul Food or Riding Dirty or coming out, which one, or was it On Top of the World?
No, I said that no, we did Outkast together. I said that Riding Dirty was not better than 8 Balls Coming Out Hard.
Nah, it wasn't.
Riding Dirty?
Nah.
One day you're here, the next day you go.
It's a couple of songs.
Murder?
I said it when Bun B came in the next week. I said
it was on number 9 songs on Coming Out Hard.
It don't matter. Every song was hard.
All them bitches were right. No cap.
And 8 Ball don't even like me. You know what I'm saying? But I still can't sit here in good conscience. And you know how I feel about UGK now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I performed at the Verses.
You sure did.
And man, when I tell you, I rapped every 8 Ball.
We saw you. We were right there looking at you.
I talking about, it was like I was a kid in La La Land.
Yeah.
I was rapping the fuck out them verses. And I was, I always considered myself the bankhead Bunt B.
Oh, that's hard.
Bunt B nasty with
Come on now.
But as in Pimp C, most definitely hard. But it resonated with me 8 Ball. And we can ask different people, they'll have different opinions.
Okay, then answer me this.
Right.
Have you ever heard a verse harder than Bun B's murder verse?
That's a hard verse,
Nigga,
but what verse is in my heart talking shit about a bitch?
Lay him down. That's a close one. They like this here. They like this here.
Bro, JG, that's a tough one, bro.
Yeah.
But Bunt B was a fucking lyrical god.
Come on.
You forget how great MJG was. Matter of fact, I said that when I saw
I'm an
you
MJG
in that verses,
man.
When you came out, it shocked us.
Yeah.
We was standing around the corner. Said,
She was tough.
But I had forgotten how far MJG was until that verses. I had sometime out of sight, out of mind.
He reigned supreme.
Answer me this then. Being rappers, how do you feel like MJG or a big boy can find themselves getting slighted standing next to a 3,000
or 8 Ball?
Or an 8 Ball?
You think a Ball was harder than G?
Well, I'm an MJG man, but a lot of folks go with 8 Ball
because
over MJG.
Ball had the swag. MJG had the lyrics. You feel me? I catered the Ball like a motherfucker, but as far as spitting, JG had that.
Right.
Just like
Tight
Pimp C
grip
had
on
the
my
swag,
Tech 9.
and Bunt B had the lyrics. It's always a balance.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it turned from Big Boy having the swag. First, Big Boy was a spitter, and then Dre had the lyrics. So it was always a balance. I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been an overdose if both of them.
You're right.
You probably would have had a heart attack listening to this shit.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
But you know what, Dro, I think that you, because I saw you from where you came from, what you used to rap like back in the day. I think you and Future changed y'all style. When Future was Meathead back in the day, he rapped on my album. The first song he ever did was on my album. I think you and him made the biggest 360 for the best in any artist that ever have came from this motherfucker. Because I'm talking about the style. Not only did you pivot to a new style, but you pivot to a style that motherfuckers didn't have. That's the thing. You could pivot and came out sounding like, this motherfucker or that motherfucker. You didn't. You came out with your own niche, and it was just, when I heard it, I was just like, that ain't Dro. They said, yeah, that's Dro. I said, that ain't Dro. That's Dro. I said, God damn, that's Dro. He done killed that motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And Future kind of did the same thing, when he, cause I can let you hear his old shit. So I just want to give you that props right there. There ain't a question. It just
come on now.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Do you got anything else to get off your chest with drawing this thing?
No, I mean, I can. I want to ask him. You know what I'm saying? How bad are we gonna beat TCU tonight?
I think about 2 touchdowns.
I think so too.
Yeah, a 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Georgia been raising hell. Shout out my boy Brian McClellan. He coaching over there at Georgia. He went to Mays High, West Side. I just had to throw that out there.
Where was that at, Mays? That was out in the Smyrna.
You see what I got to deal with out of here.
Trying to figure out.
You talking all that Decatur stuff? All I know is Decatur. I don't know nothing else about no damn Decatur.
We used to go at the Maze to get the hoes. I do remember that.
We used to go to the east side to go get the bitches, nigga. I was at Columbia all the time. Pulling up on them and get them. You ain't gonna remember because you're 50 years older than me. Nigga. You see what I'm saying, Joe? Joe tired of that shit. You got anything you want to tell your fans, Joe?
Oh, man, we gonna be on the move with this guns down movement, man. It still takes a village. We going really hard on that, man. Be on the lookout for the Zaytoven and Dro project, man. And we just moving around the city, man. And we got the new music coming along. I got Duty Too Rich, man. We got a song called Wicked. Ooh. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to be in that video. I got to be in that video, Joe. Don't do it like that, Joe. I just
it starts off as a cameo, then he want a verse, then he want the hook, then he want a deal.
Trust I'm serious though. Anything that you have. That I can, lend myself to that's positive.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Coming down the hood, if it's just standing out there, man, holding some t-shirts, bro.
Yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying? Anything because, I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure all the shit that I have done, that my ancestors prayed me through this. I say this all the time. It wasn't just me, man. My ancestors got me through a lot of this. They said prayers that I don't even know about.
Come on.
And so therefore, I got to pass that forward.
Legacy of motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
As always, appreciate you coming through this thing, Dro.
Yes,
Be
sir.
High Radio Shouted, OG Gangsta Wicked, Young Dro. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
We go.